So I think 3 years is a long time, and we spend most of our time here. Our friends become our family, and we see them every day. So if you wanted to tell you, if I'm going to tell you a special night out or that everyone had, it could be either Thanksgiving, which just all of us together. It's such a holiday for us, and so you guys do the efforts of providing us a meal, and so we all say things together. And it sounds kind of goofy, but we all sit around the table at a restaurant, wherever it is, that location that year, and we just talk, we say things, we just reminisce about memories that we've had so far. Or we go on special trips, like just recently, once we finished our dissertation, me and a few friends, we went to Ibiza and just celebrated the weekend there. And it's just memories that happened there. You're just never gonna forget them. Since we were the first years, we got lucky, and so it was only 20 of us. So we were just always super close. Talk almost every day, make fun of each other, laugh with each other. It's just something we do as a family, right? On the field, memories just showcases times that when we won cup first year or when we won the league the second year. Just those memories of the journey of going traveling far, whatever happened that day. Either league we lost a game, bounced back. The final we lost the final as well. Just those memories that we had each other's back. It's just memories that they stay with you. Yeah, just because at first we didn't realize how close it was, just because in the States, even I'm from LA, it's just big city, so going from one place to another takes an hour or so. From here, going from an hour or two is just you go to a different country or two different countries. It's just how close it is and relatively close, and makes it so much affordable, and the experience pretty easy, pretty cool. I think I got here a kid and left as a man. Because when I got here, I don't think I would be able to stay here and just talk to you on a one-on-one. I would be stuttering, struggling, not knowing what to say, or being nervous about it. And right now, I can tell you that I'm confident. I'm just having fun, enjoying it. I've grown up as a man, and it's been a struggle, and I'm still growing up, and there's always gonna be growing up, right? But I feel like I'm mature enough, and I'm mature enough to go into the world and take the next chapter of my life. I would take away time, and what I mean by that is make the best out of all the time that you have. This 3 years, there was times where, an example, our dissertation, we had a whole year, and we left it for the last couple of months, and we could have been working on it all year, made a good, made a better assessment, and turned it into better quality. But it's just managing your time better, and that's what I would take away. Just learn from my mistakes. Same thing as soccer or football. Just keep going. Not just because you train from 2 to 5 doesn't mean you can do a little work after or a little work under. Eating the right stuff, eating or sleeping at the right time, because all that comes into effect towards game day. Maybe not at practice, you won't notice it, but it's just game day. And the next thing I say is motivation, confidence. It's just the ability to stay motivated day in, day out. Sometimes it just seems like a drag because it's the same thing week in, week out. But once you get to or the end of the year, or turning in an assessment or something, or getting to the final cup, you see why you do everything that you do, and it's all worth it. It all starts with the dream. You gotta have a vision of what you want in life. And as me personally, my dream is to play professionally. And I just want to play professionally. I want to get better, and I want to improve all the aspects that I want to do. On the side note, I wanted to become I wanted to grow as a person. So I stay motivated. It says this every day. I'm gonna do my bed. I'm gonna clean my room, make sure it's tidy. I'm gonna wash on these days. I'm gonna eat this. My nutrition will get better. In the football, I'm gonna watch videos on my positions, players that I admire. How can I see them? Just stay motivated, seeing stories of their stories, how they struggled. Just compare it to mine. Be like, okay, they struggled too. It just wasn't. They played one game, got signed to a really good team. Just staying motivated, staying connected with your dream. The advice is you're only gonna make it out here if you're committed, and if you're committed to yourself, not to anybody, not to your parents. Committed to yourself. That you're committed. You're gonna wake up every morning, go to class, eat lunch, go to practice, come back, eat dinner, fall asleep at the right time. Obviously, you're gonna have times where on Fridays you go out or stuff. But just commit to yourself. It's not gonna be easy. It's in no way I'm gonna lie to you. It's not easy, but it is worth it. It is hard, but it's worth it at the end. You grow in every way that you didn't even think you would grow, and you develop not only as a player on the pitch, but as a person overall. But it's just something that you learn, and you adjust. And you're not gonna adjust from one day to another. You're gonna adjust. It's gonna take weeks, months. Yeah. Every person has their different circumstances, right? But each person will eventually you adapt and you'll start seeing the positive sides of where you're at the same time. Just maybe you like the rain, and rain you can just stay at home. You know, it's just different. You got to see the bright side of the situation that you're in. Well, that's I'm going on the same basis. You already experienced 1 year, you experienced two. You know it's hard, but you know that you've done it. You've done it either one or you've done it twice. For those that have done it 2 years, just stick it out 1 more year. I mean, after that you have a degree. 1 year won't kill you. And then for those first years that you've experienced your first year, it probably won't get harder, but I promise you will get better. You know, it's just you start experiencing more. You could say the first year is about trial and error. What did I do right? What did I do wrong? Second year, come back and do it better. And then third year, you're just gonna enjoy more. It'll be harder. You'll enjoy it more just because you know the area, you know the people. You're gonna have more confidence to go out and do whatever you want. So I'm proud of myself. Proud of myself that I was able to stick it out 3 years, grow as a person, but also as a player. You know, I just had it a few minutes ago. They were talking back and forth, and they told me you need areas to work on, but these are the areas you develop. And I didn't take that as a bad thing because if you want to grow as a player, I understand that there's always going to be something that you have to work on or you want to work on. But I also realized that those things where they told me I've improved on, those are the areas that I was struggling in probably last year or the year before that. But they're no longer my problem. I have new goals that I want to set, that I have set for myself and got to achieve. That was pretty cool, you know, you just go home and brag. They had some friends still have 1 or 2 years left, and you're like, you know what, I'm done. I can start my life, you know, just go out and start venturing out. Just, you know, I feel like it gives you a head start and advantage towards other friends that are back home.